Alrighty, everyone, and welcome to tonight's coverage of the iRacing East Series Cup Series presented to you by Hurricane Media here on Extreme Sim TV. I'm hoping you're looking forward to tonight's racing action here from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. It should be a good one here tonight. And without further ado, let's head over to the racetrack right now. Again, I hope everyone's had a great week, but we're going to get ready to go racing as we join here as Nick there going around there in that Imagineer 01 machine. Well, let's talk about Las Vegas Motor Speedway here tonight. Going to be kind of hot and slick, but should be a lot of fun with the new package. Expect to see a lot of drafting going on by the time we get going here for at least the first, I'd say, 5-10 laps. You'll see a big pack of cars, at which point the tires will eventually start to wear off. See some guys having some trouble out of turn 4 here in practice. Let's take a look at your start or your points going into the night as we're getting down to it almost near the cutoff race here next week. And what I want you to pay attention to is that 16th spot there. Brody Smith currently holding it. Jeff Price outside looking in. Patrick Gaspar as well. Outside looking in. Timothy Jenkins outside looking in. And Ryan Keller on the outside looking in. On the inside, look at that. Harrison Chandler's got him a nice little lead. Sean as well. Brody, though, he is right there in the danger zone. If somebody manages to win that's right behind him, it would bump him out. And let's grab a word here with Brody if we can. Right quick. Let me see if I can grab Mr. Brody out of Sweet Life Motorsports. Hey, Brody, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy of it, buddy? Hey, Brody, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy of me? I don't think Mr. Brody hears us. Hey, Brody, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy of me?
You still there, Cody?
Hey, Brody, it's Matt up in the booth. You got me, buddy? Let's see. Let's try one more thing. Hey, Brody, it's Matt up in the booth. You got me? Okay, so apparently he can't hear us. Hey, Brody, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy of me?
Yes, sir, I do.
Alrighty, buddy. Will you come in tonight on the outside looking in? Well, I shouldn't say on the outside looking in. You're on the transfer spot. But, man, you got a lot of pressure coming from behind here.
Yes, sir. I don't look at it as pressure. I look at it as motivation to do well. If I could stay out of trouble tonight, I feel good about my chances to get a easy top 5. I've been doing well all week here. Really want to win, but looking for some good.
Alrighty, man. Well, unfortunately, a couple of guys coming in and winning races that were behind you kind of dropped you back a little bit. But definitely tonight, very important to hang in there and come away with a win there, man.
Yep. As well as, I know I'm capable of winning, so I'm not really worried about points. We still got a few races. I feel like I can get a win before then, but if not, I think I could point myself.
Alrighty, man. Well, good luck up there in Sweet Life Motorsports, buddy.
All right, thank you. Keep an eye on me tonight.
Will do, my friend.
Yes, sir.
All right, there you have it, folks. We're going to step away for our national anthem here. When we come back, it's going to be qualifying here at Las Vegas. All right, as we're back here, qualifying just getting underway here for tonight. Should be a good one. I hope everyone is enjoying the coverage here so far. Let's pull up your qualifying grid or your qualifying order where you know where everybody will start here tonight once they get their lap times in. And right now on track, Mr. Harrison Chandler out there on the racetrack. Harrison out there doing a good job in that number 26 machine coming up to speed. Brody Smith on pit road right now. Patrick on the outside looking in. Looks like he's getting ready to roll off pit road. Timothy uh, Timothy G. Jennings also on track right now. Also on the outside looking in, trying to get a good starting spot here tonight. You can see Timothy out on the racing surface, trying to get the best lap time he can here. Timothy also a good driver there, and it should be a lot of fun to watch him here tonight as we get ready to go racing here in just a little bit. At the stripe, Harrison Chandler at the top of the board, Timothy second. Well, there you go. Let's see what Brody's answer is. He's still on pit road, trying to keep an eye on some of these drivers that's back there in that championship battle. Of course, Chris to the P2 position there in that recon. Nice run there by Chris. Kyle in that 42 machine coming up to speed. Mr. Kyle, they're in that 42. Samuel Williams coming home third, fourth right now on the 48 machine. Harrison Chandler still at the top of the board. Jason Papp on track as well. Now, Jason has not had the season that he wanted either so far, trying to turn his season around a little bit in that number 1 Monster Energy Chevrolet. Across the stripe, P8 there for Jason. I'm sure Jason really would have liked to start it a little further up in the field. Brody now out on track. He comes in tonight on the playoff bubble. Got to have a good run here to try to point his way in. If not, get a win here. Just a few races for this week and next week will be your cutoff. And across the stripe in that 4 Menards machine, Brody 11th, not the greatest starting spot. He's going to have to pick it up a little bit here with a minute left in qualifying. Down the back straightaway. Kyle there taking over the pole there in the 42 machine. Good run there for Kyle. And at the stripe, Brody's going to grab a time of 30.755. Set P2 on the board. Great start there. Out of Brody Smith there in the 42. And Sweet Life Motorsports. Good run there in that number 4 machine. Well, he will roll out of the throttle. Bring that car to a halt. A minute left here in the qualifying. Chris Worley out there on track in that number 6 machine, P11. Good run there for Chris, Mr. Worley. Well, as always, everybody doing a wonderful job getting these cars up to speed here and getting their laps in. Chris across the stripe one more time, Mr. Worley. And that puts him a P4 on the board for Chris Worley. Cody Smith up there in third in that number 7 machine. Good run for Cody. We'll be right up there with Brody, so good run for those two. What time is running out on qualifying here. Qualifying's over. So what we're going to do is we're going to step away and talk about our sponsors here that make all of this possible. And we'll come back before your starting lineup here in just a moment. on Extreme Sim TV. Of course, Hurricane Media making all of this possible here as well. Great job by them stepping up and sponsoring as the title sponsor of this series, Hurricane Media. You want to check out some stuff, it's a streaming service. It's a lot of fun. Go check it out. A lot of good programming on there. That's, again, Hurricane Media. Along with Midwest Motorsports Customs. If you need a car painted, go hook up with Midwest Motorsports Customs. Plan B sales, one-stop shop for diecast sales, and a lot of fun over at Plan B. Great products they put out. Go check it out today, planbsales.com. Bottled Up Podcast, of course, everything racing on the Bottled Up Podcast. Another one of the really good sponsors and a lot of fun to listen to. And there we go. And we also got, as I click the little button there, of course, as always, Slide Job Racing Sales, Racing Diecast and Collectibles, of course, as well as a Imagineer Designs that is also on that 01 machine. Well, we're going to get ready to go green at Flag Racing here in just a minute, but before we can do that, we got to get down to our starting lineup here. Starting on pole tonight, Mr. Kyle there in that 42 machine has had a couple wins so far this season, looking to do the same here at Las Vegas. Outside of him, of course, Brody Smith. Third goes Nick Kinsler. Fourth, Cody Smith. Fifth, Chris Worley. Wheel there in sixth in the 37th. Bailey there. Seventh, Patrick Gaspar. Eighth, ninth, Greg Macomb. The 10th, Jason Papp, who is trying to turn his season around a little bit here in the one car. Chris there in 11th. Harrison Chandler 12th. And 13th, Benjamin Azishon. 14th, 15th, Ryan Keller. 16th, Timothy G. Jenkins. 17th, Samuel Williams. Mr. Keith there at 18th in the 27th. 19th, Jeff Price. Steve Mars back there 20th. Mike there 21st. Kenneth 22nd. And that's going to round out your 22 car field here tonight. Let's take a look at our track facts for Las Vegas Motor Speedway as we get ready to go flag here in a minute. Well, Las Vegas Motor Speedway is a 1.52 mile racetrack, 115 laps here tonight, or 175 miles, 112 degrees at your track temp, air temp at 85, and a wind speed of 10 miles an hour out of the southeast. And we're getting ready to go green and flag racing on Extreme SM TV. Here we go. In just one moment, we'll get them rolling here. Gonna be a lot of fun as they work their way behind the IRacing pace car, as always. Getting ready to get them going here in just 1 second. Hi to everyone in the chat. Well, guys, we're going to be double file. The chase is coming down to it here in the iRacing East Cup Series. As they come out of turn number 4, we're about to go racing at Las Vegas. And ready. Green the flag is in the air. We are rolling. Lap number 1 on the board. Look at this. Nick right there. That 01 getting good jump there. He'll work his way up. The 7 of Cody Smith drops into 3rd. Brody there dropping back to 7th. Stuck on the outside line there in the 4th car. They'll spread out down the back straightaway now as the draft comes into play, headed into 3 and 4. Nice run here so far. Everybody keeping it nice and clean. The 37 up there alongside the 6, and at the line, Kyle is going to lead lap number 1. Move Nick Kinsler there to 2nd. Nick P number 2 now side by side, nearly 3 wide behind him for 5th. With the 6 of Chris Worley working through. The 7 dropping back at Cody Smith. Now, still side by side out front. Nick on the high side, on the bottom side. That's going to be Kyle going at it. Side by side for the race lead. And big news at the 4, Brody Smith gets up near the outside wall. He's going to drop back a ton in that number 4 Menards machine. Again, coming in tonight, he was on the playoff bubble, and he's going to drop back way back into the pack. Roughly 13th right now. Still early on in this race, plenty of time for him to recover. He doesn't need to panic. Whatever he does not want to panic here. That could really hurt his chances if he starts to panic just a little bit. Everybody getting up to speed here and getting it going. We'll get your interval ticker up there. You can watch your favorite driver and track where they're running in real time. Meanwhile, up there, Nick Kinsler, great battle up at the front of the racetrack. Nick on the outside, Kyle on the bottom, side by side, 3 and 4. You can see the tires still pretty new. These guys still pretty much flat out around the racetrack. That will change as the tires wear here. Chris Worley right there in fourth, third now. Holy cow, the positions changes so quick. I can't hardly tell you who is who. It's just flipping back and forth up here in the top four. Nearly contact there out of the 01 and Kyle on the bottom. The 39 machine dropping back a little bit. That is Bailey there on the outside. The 7 of Cody Smith hanging in there in that 7 machine. Cody Smith doing a good job keeping that car up near the front. Now, side by side for third. Chris Worley on the bottom. On the outside is Bailey. Now, 2 by 2. Kyle on the outside, trying to make it work. He's right there with Nick Kinsler. Kinsler's going to take over the lead. That's going to be a lead change there, I believe. Good job for Nick hanging on. Well, he was hanging on to the lead, excuse me. Nick now going to start to drive away. Here comes Chris Worley in the 6 machine. He'll try to take on third here. He'll follow the outside line. Kyle there jumps out right in front of him. Now Kyle trying to dive under Nick in the 3 and 4. Not going to work. He'll fall back. And look at the battle here for about fifth. Cody Smith on the outside, the 39 on the bottom. Here comes the 3 of Chris. Big run through the middle. He'll jump to the inside now. Holy cow, what racing action here so far. 8 out of 115 in the books. And right behind them, that's Patrick. One of your drivers on the outside looking in. Running the bottom of the racetrack trying to ease his way through. Patrick now trying to inch his way closer to the front of the field. And in the number 86 Pepsi machine. Holy cow, what a race here so far. Now nearly 3 wide back up front. As Kyle up here battling with Nick. Kyle trying to take the race lead back away from Nick. Nick trying to hold him back there, coming up on 9 complete. Look at Chris there in the 6 machine. Right there on the back bumper of the 42. Now, look at Kyle on the bottom, and he's going to drop back. Nick's going to pull back away. That inside line starting to go away just a little bit. As we're only 11 laps into this run, though, Chris back here in the 3 machine looking underneath. The 39 of Bailey, he'll drop back in the line. Battle back here, Cody Smith in the 7 alongside the 88 right now. Now, side by side, Patrick on the high side, trying to race his way into this championship and doing a great job here early on, getting that car in a pretty good position to do just that. What a battle we have seen out on the racetrack. Great racing action here. Still side by side as they run right now. Chris Worley, he's managed to get up to second by Kyle, and he's going for Nick now. Chris Worley trying to inch that number 6 machine up to the race lead. 13 going to be in the books this time by. 13 laps in the books, and you can see he's right there trying to make it work, trying to run down that 01 machine. We're riding on board Chris Worley. Right there, you see the camera pointing straight ahead, looking at your race leader. And man, Chris has had a good race here so far. Mr. Worley there in the sixth, started fifth, has been up to second. Oh, you look at Nick getting a little loose off of turn 4. Here comes a run from the sixth machine. What a run it's going to be is ahead for turn number 1 inside. And you can see the six, he'll pull away here and get the race lead away from Nick. New leaders, the 6 car in that Ford Mustang. What a run there he had, and he pulled it off. Nick right up to the back bumper here, off into 1. 16 on the board. This time by, expect pit stops around lap 35 to 40. We're nearly halfway through our first round of our first stint. Nick Hensler, Chris Worley. Nick trying to get to the bottom, and Chris hanging on the outside. That car getting a little loose. They nearly make contact, but he'll hang on as I head into 34. Oh, Nick slides up the racetrack right in behind the 6. He hangs on. 6 to pull away. Here comes Kyle trying to pull down now on the back bumper of Nick, but Kyle's got pressure behind him from Mr. Bailey. They're in the 39. 17 going to be complete this time by. Look at this. Chris back here as well, trying to hang on in third. Meanwhile, the battle up near the front, the first 4 cars kind of checked out from everybody else. Again, lap number 17 going to go on the board at this time by. Well, those 4 out in front. Chris in 5th, 6th is Will. Cody 7th. 8th is Patrick. Harrison back here in 9th. That's your top 9 right now as they run. And 10th is Mr. Benjamin. The person that's really suffered from all of this, dropped back the most, Brody Smith in that 4 car, has dropped all the way back to 11th. Not what he wanted to do early on in this one. Coming to lap number 20. And if this race develops a green flag field, that could definitely be a problem for him, trying to get back through the traffic. I mean, we're not looking much longer here till the chase cutoff. Once that happens, you got to make it happen. 20 on the board should be this time. Winning laps on the board here out of 1 of 15, side by side, just a little bit further back. It's back there around the 6th position. That's Chris back here alongside with the 37. They make contact. Chris goes up the racetrack. Great save out of that number 3 machine, keeping that car straight. Here comes a 7 to take advantage of that. That's Cody Smith going to pick up a position. After that little bit of contact, cost Chris every bit of his momentum. No real surprise there. 21 out of 1 of 15 in the books. Now, the 7, Cody Smith, there doing everything he can. Throws a little bit of a block there on Patrick. Patrick trying to pull through. Got a nice run here so far for Patrick. Patrick, they're in that Pepsi machine. Oh man, Patrick doing a great job right now. Nick Kinsler right up there in front of him. Oh no, the 7 machine in trouble off of turn number 4. I look away for a moment. Oh god, oh no. The 14 comes along, hard impact. Yellow flag on the racetrack. I look to get a drink, folks, and all heck broke loose here at lap number 24. Go back and take a look here. Patrick was right there in the 7's back end, just starts to come around. He can't catch it. Gets in the grass. Big slide through the grass here, tries to hang on to it. The 14, however, comes along, and there it is. Nothing he can do. That is Jeff in the 14. Huge for his championship hopes. So one of your championship contenders on board with Jeff. And just look, he's trying to hang on. Technically, 2 of them involved in the same incident here. And watch this. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, the 7th. Oh, nothing he can do. You heard him get out of the gas, but another car coming sliding through there. Oh, and if we take a look here at the point standings one more time coming in tonight, yes, I will reference them a lot tonight for you guys to see what I'm talking about. Jeff was in 17th. And with that incident, oh boy. Let's get a word here with Mr. Jeff if we can. Let's see if we can grab Mr. Jeff. He did everything he could to miss that incident. Just couldn't get around it. And I actually don't see a Jeff in Discord, unfortunately. Wow. Huge there for championship implications. Huge news. Well, we're going to go ahead and get pit stops going as everybody will head to pit road here. And how does this change the game for Brody now? Your nearest competitor just was caught up in an incident. You see him exiting pit road. All right, let's get a word in with Brody is probably who I'll grab here. Hey Brody, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy of me, brother?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, the game just changed for you. Your nearest competitor there just got caught up in an incident there. You started up near the front, you dropped back. What's the plan as of now, knowing that the people around you've had a little bit of trouble?
Yeah, on the start, I thought I was going to get black flag for jumping it over Kyle. I don't know if he didn't keep pace or that was on me or what. So, kind of screwed the start there. And the mindset after that, I seen guys beating and banging off each other and just being total d-bags. So I went to the back, and that's where I plan to stay until the big one happens, and then I'll make my move. So I have a lot more speed than what I'm showing right now, but look for me to make my move late in the race.
Alrighty, man. Well, best of luck to you. You're getting ready to go green this lap.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Hopefully, I'll be talking to you at the end of this thing.
10-4, buddy. All right, there you have it. Oh, what an interview. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. That was funny. Okay. Well, we're getting ready to go back green at Flag Racing. And Chris there on the bottom will lead the inside. We'll row when we do go a green here. 27 out of 115. And green, 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 green. We're rolling one more time at Las Vegas. Chris, great start there in that number 6 machine. Mr. Worley out front in the 6 to 42 is going to follow him through. The 3 right there up to third. Again, green flag here at lap number 28. Everybody coming up to speed on the fresh tires one more time. And here we go. Here comes the 42. Again, they're flat out early on. The draft's going to be huge. Early on in this one, 28 to 115 in the books. Chris trying to make it 3 wide. He's going to try to force the issue. And the 42 on the bottom of the racetrack. Oh my goodness gracious. Kyle, Chris, Brody, all these guys right up here in the mix. Here comes Brody. Where did he come from in that number 4 car? On the outside, Brody Smith on the outside wall. They're wrecking down the back straightaway here at Vegas. Huge incident in the 3 and 4. We just talked about to Brody about him dropping back. The 3's totaled in this one, and we'll go back and take a look at the wreck here. Bunch of cars caught up as they come down the back straightaway, battling for the race lead. You see Brody on the outside. He's going to get pinched up in the fence. And Chris, oh man, hard impact. That car is pretty much totaled. And we'll take a look at the 6 machine. Mr. Worley, the 1, Jason Papp, involved, the 39. Oh my goodness. You see Chris just slides back up the racetrack. Oh, the 27. The 1, the 86, another championship contender. Oh man. Oh no. Well, folks, Patrick's car is all beaten up. See if we can get some words with some drivers here. Another incident taking out multiple chase contenders. Hey, Chris, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got me, brother?
Hey, what's up, man?
Well, that's not what you was planning on having happen.
Oh, no, not at all. That's for sure. I don't know what happened there. I haven't got to look at the replay yet, but I don't know if I got loose or what. I know the fourth put me on the outside. Not that it's his fault or nothing, but yeah, I really don't even know what happened. I'm about to check it out.
Alrighty, man. How bad's the car?
I got a minute and 13 seconds of damages. So.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, best of luck to you and hope you can get that thing going again. Alright, let's see if we can get some more points of view on this thing. And let's get Mr. Jason there. Hey, Jason, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got me, buddy?
10-4, I got you.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, you and your teammate both has had one heck of a night here, and you just had nowhere to go there, buddy.
Yeah, I was doing pretty good. I was really learning how to try to save tires and keep pace, and I thought I had that wreck cleared, and somebody came across the track and got me.
Alrighty, man. Is the car pretty much totaled there?
Oh, yeah, I've got 30 minutes of required.
Alrighty, man. Well, you move on the next week. Hopefully, you can get your season turned around here next week.
Yeah, hopefully. Either way, I'm still having fun.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, I'll holler at you in a minute.
All right.
Best
Thank
of
you.
luck to you, my man.
Uh,
Oh. Alright, let's see if we can get Chris down here. Hey, Chris, buddy. It's Matt up in the booth. You got me?
What's going on, Matt?
Well, it's been an interesting race so far for you, man.
Yeah, just got caught in a bad situation right there.
How do you feel about the racing out there tonight? With so much on the line with playoffs and making the chase. Do you think guys are really pushing the issue here?
Honestly, I don't think playoffs are in the mind right now this early in the race. I think everyone just, trying to survive on, see how far they can make on these tires. And I tell you what, these tires wear out pretty fast. It's hard to pass on the inside. Uh, just people just gotta be calm and just be there at the end. That's all it is.
Alrighty, man. Well, best of luck to you going forward, man.
All right, thanks, Matt. Have fun broadcasting.
You too, buddy. All right, folks. There you have it. A big incident there at early on in the juncture of this one. Got us back under yellow once again. Well, here we go. Getting ready to go back green here in just a moment. And Benjamin out front right now alongside with Kyle. Again, a multi-car incident taking quite a few chase drivers swept up in that one. Lights off on the pace car. We'll get ready to go green. Here we go. Getting ready to go green. The 8842 on the front row. The '09 slipping in there. Mr. D Mars up there and the top of the board. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Rolling one more time at Las Vegas. A good start here so far. What a race this has been, folks. Oh my goodness. 42 on the outside of the racetrack trying to work his way clear. Harrison Chandler right there as well. 34 complete this time by. 3 wide nearly up front so far here tonight. Everybody trying to do everything they can to keep these cars clean. Everybody trying to roll into this one. Jason. Oh, nice and easy, everybody. The only one scored completely out is the 14. But still a battle up front as they go around. Benjamin trying to throw a block. Both lanes to 42. Everybody right there with each other. Now 2 wide up front. Oh my goodness. And look at the extreme outside line for that number 9 machine. Up there next to the wall, the 88 on the bottom, still trying to make it work. Dead even. Now nearly 3 wide. Everybody moving across different lanes of the racing surface. Trying to come up with an advantage. 42, the '09, and Timothy right there as well. Oh, we got a car on the apron. Who in the world? What in the world? That was a blue and colored car that was on the apron. We'll go back and take a look. It was Nick. What in the world happened here? Contact turned them sideways. How in the world did they hold those cars? Man, that could have been disaster. They kept it straight. No caution. 39 complete. Still side by side for the race lead. Now, rewind about 4 cars back. Now starting from 5th on back. They're battling it out hard here. Bailey back here as well in the 39, dropping back. There's the 93 working to the inside of him. 40 on the board this time by. Battle still up front. Benjamin, Kyle, side by side for your first position. 12 lead changes so far tonight. It's been a heck of a race here in the iRacing East Cup Series presented by Hurricane Media. Now, right behind them to Harrison Chandler, trying to work his way through in the 26. Jamar's there in the 09, right there trying to work his way up as well. Look at the battle. Oh my goodness gracious. Kyle up there at the front trying to hang on to the race lead. Racing quarter panel to quarter panel here at Las Vegas all night long. Oh man. Now, hard battling the whole way through, wearing tires out and everything else. These drivers are throwing everything they got at it here. 42 in the books this time by. Man, we are getting down to it here. Oh, Carney outside wall. That's the 88 getting up in the fence. He's going to lose all his momentum. And dropping like a stone back to fourth. Put your pedal to the floor here, guys. Do everything you can to pick up every position, every lap. So important. Oh man, these guys are just getting it on the gearbox cam. Taking a look back out of some of these cars. See, looking behind them. Man, just so close racing here. Going by the 39. We're on board with Benjamin in the 88. Now the 39 on the bottom, and he's going to pick up this spot. Holy cow. Nice move there out of the 39 machine up to fourth. Kyle up the front in that 42 machine. That Clover machine trying to hang on to the race lead right now. And right now, Kyle pulling away in that 42. And Demar's second, Bailey third, Harrison Chandler fourth. Or excuse me, Harrison second. Everybody kind of starting to drop back off now as the tires are wearing more and more. Starting to see the gap in between the cars build. And we're going to step away for a crank it up here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And we'll be back here in a moment. As we come back here, yellow flag on the racetrack. And we'll go back and see Mr. the 27 may have been involved in this one. Out there running around. Ooh, the 7 is involved. That's Cody Smith, and we see him have trouble off turn 4. And around he goes, big slide. And yellow out. Good job by everybody else avoiding that. Yellow out once again. House out front in the 42. Harrison Chandler second. Bailey third. Well, here we go. We'll get them a line back up one time. 56 and 115 complete. Harrison Chandler second and Bailey third on pit road. 56, a 1, a 15 in the books. My throat is sorry about that, folks. I had to wet my throat a little bit. We're gonna step away for a quick commercial break over at Flying Jump Sales, and we'll be right back. More moments. There you have it, back here at Las Vegas. 57 out of 115 in the books. All up front in that full position. Leading the way right now, you see far there behind. That is the 7. If he does not pit, he will get a wave. And he is currently 2 laps down in that number 27 Miller Light. Folks, I'm hoping you're enjoying the show here tonight. Been a lot of fun on my end. Yeah, Mr. Shark, definitely a place I can get you in contact with Jay over there at Slide Job Sales. He'll definitely get you taken care of. Sorry about that, folks. My camera got out there back under green. All up front, able to get the lead there on the restart. Harrison Chandler second. Third is Bailey. Fourth is Ryan. Top 4 right now, 3 wide. In the middle of the pack, here we go off of turn number 2. Everybody all over the place. Harrison Chandler jumps to the outside. .61 of 115 complete. Harrison right there is in P2. Kyle is right there with him. This front pack here all over the place, still right with one another. Harrison Chandler on the bottom. On the outside, that's Bailey right behind them is the '09 machine. Mr. Higginbottom trying to pull his way up. Look at the block to the outside wall. Bailey in the outside wall. Holy cow, Nick or Kyle there throwing the block all the way up the racetrack. He held him back there. Here comes Chris Worley. Couple rows back there with the momentum in the 6 machine. Side by side now. Car after car right there along with each other. Bailey in the 39 down the racetrack, hillside job off, or side draft off of Harrison there. Harrison to the bottom. He'll swing that car on in the corner. Right up around the 42 machine. Nice battle it is off of turn number 4. The 42 of Kyle out front. Bailey third, and the fourth is the '09 Chris Worley fifth. What a battle it is here tonight at Las Vegas. 65 of the 115 complete. And right now that battle right there, a 4-second. Bailey outside, Harrison right up there with them. Look at the battle, a couple of rows back there. Chris Worley trying to work his way up in the 6 machine. Chris trying to get his nose up in there alongside Z-Sean in that 10 machine. Great run there for Z-Sean in that number 10 right now. 66 on 115 complete. Ooh, look how tight they are right in front of him with Chandler on the bottom. He's drifting up towards Bailey. Bailey gets the outside wall, gets away. Right now, the 42 machine leads away. Bailey sits third or second right now. $70 laps complete. Right now, and Bailey second. Kyle is still leading the way. Oh, contact behind them, and that's going to be Patrick in trouble. Hang on, Patrick will hang on. Look at the '09 going through the grass like he's Dukes of Hazzard. He'll hang on. Man, oh man. And now trouble outside wall. That's Patrick, one of your chase contenders, hard into the outside fence, and that's pretty much going to end his night. We've seen that whole thing develop off a turn at number 4. Patrick Gaspar and the wall hard in that Pepsi number 86 machine. You see this thing develop here. He's still loose, trying to get back in the line, and yeah, just didn't know he was there apparently. Hard in the outside wall. Bring the yellow out once again. Yellow is out one more time. Well, folks, back under yellow once again. Kyle and Brody on pit road. Everybody will bring them down 4 fresh tires. And yellow is out. Yellow out on the racetrack. So, 74 115 is complete here tonight. Look at Kyle down there on the bottom of the racetrack. They're in the 42 machine. Looks like he may come back down, possibly. See Kyle up front. 75 laps. Man, we've had 12 lead changes in those 75. Been one heck of a race here at Las Vegas. Kevin, I like your comment, buddy. I like that. Well, everybody's still trying to hang on. Benjamin up into second in the 88. Lights out on the iRacing pace car. And we're getting ready to go green here. And green flag in the air. The 42 will jump out ahead. Hall will be right there in second. 77 of 115 complete. All out front. The 88 right there in second. Zishan third. Harrison Chandler fourth. Right on top of each other. 79 will be on the board here shortly. This race is winding down, folks, here at Las Vegas. It's been an interesting one all night long. Benjamin on the outside of that 88 machine with a lot of help. Coming trying to make the outside line work. Benjamin, big shove to the outside lane here, and they come. Benjamin, Zishan, Kyle. This whole pack of cars right one after the other out of turn number 4. Zishan right there. Here we go. Nice and easy. Everybody working their way down the back straightaway. Contact down the back stretch. We got a car on the outside wall. Bounce them repeatedly off the wall. And that is Timothy G. Jenkins. Or Timothy G. Jennings in the outside wall. One of our chase contenders again having trouble here tonight. Man, oh man. 81 complete. And Timothy hard into the outside wall. That's going to hurt his chances. Oh, big trouble there too. The 88 is sideways. Benjamin, the legend, gets sideways. He'll drop back out of the pack as well. Everybody doing everything they can. Kyle up front, trying to hang on. Bailey to the outside, trying to make it work. Kyle and Bailey going mono and mono here. Side by side, 84 on the board of 115 here tonight. Bailey, Kyle going at it into turns 3 and 4. Bailey slides up the racetrack. He'll fall in behind. Kyle will start to pull away again. in the 42 machine. And man, Kyle has had some wins already, 2 wins, trying to make it number 3 here tonight. Coming to lap 86. Time running out for the guys up front here in this one. They're doing a great job trying to hang on. Benjamin trying to make the ground back up in that number 88 machine. 86 on the board this time by. Nice run there out of that number 88 machine, trying to pull up Nick Kinsler here. Now everybody doing a great job. Tires starting to wear. They'll start spreading out one more time. 86 will be on the board as they roll their way through. What a race we have seen so far tonight, folks. And it's not over yet by a long shot. See the battle here of the 10 of Zishan trying to work to the bottom of Bailey, trying to take over a position. Right now, Kyle leads the way, trying to hang on. Kyle now pulling away. You see that lead developing up front. Bailey there in second. Drop back by a good second. Bailey right there in the 39. He's trying his best to close the gap a little bit. Kyle still with a decent gap here. 93 at 115. Right now, 94 in the books. Bailey in second. Kyle in the lead right now. Kyle having to work his way down low around a little bit of lap traffic. He does a great job of doing that as he's coming to take 20 to go. Tires are absolutely worn out, and I'm telling you what, folks, I'm not sure they can make it on fuel. It's going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 42 laps on this stint of fuel. If we go green to the end, that's going to be the question. Taking 20 to go this time by. Make sure we check that 42 laps on fuel. Right now, Kyle trying to hang on. Bailey doing a nice job trying to run him down. Gap right now, 7/10 of a second. You see Harrison Chandler right there as well in third with 19 laps to go. Does everybody have enough fuel to make it? That's going to be the question. I'm thinking everybody should have enough fuel, to be honest. 18 to go this time by. Nick Kinsler back here in fourth, getting a challenge from Greg there. Greg doing a good job sneaking in here late, going for fourth. Oh, Greg, up the racetrack. Nick has to give him extra room. He does a good job keeping it clean. Nick falling back, 18 now, 17 to go this time by. Here comes Benjamin trying to move that 88 machine back up through there. Benjamin all kinds of sideways. Hang on to it, Benjamin. Benjamin hangs on. He'll fall back to ninth, though. Bailey now in the second. Oh, look at Bailey making a run for the lead here to 42, holding back. Bailey has closed the gap down to Nick. Nick trying to hold him back there. 15 laps to go. And keep in mind, I'm not sure that they're going to make it all the way on fuel either. Bailey to the outside of the racetrack. Running that high line. Coming to 14 laps to go. Bailey, Kyle, 1 on 1 here down the back straightaway. 14 to go this time by. Bailey goes a little bit higher. He'll diamond the corner now. Trying to get that run off of turn number 4. 14 to go at this time. Now, 14 laps to complete this one remaining on the board. And we got a battle for the race lead. The 42, the 39, 1 on 1. Now, 1 on 1. Kyle, Bailey, trying everything they can. Kyle throws the block, coming to 12 to go. This time by. Look at Bailey right to the back bumper, trying to move Kyle up out of the way. Kyle, of course, already has 2 wins on the season, trying to make it 3 here tonight. Bailey doing everything he can in that Chevrolet. He'll go to the high side now. 11 laps to go. That's all there is left on board with Bailey as he's surging right there behind the 42 machine, getting a big run down the back straightaway. He'll try to dive it in there and do something here. Momentum's going to die there. He'll have to jump to the bottom. Right now, Bailey doing everything he can, trying to pull up to the back bumper of Kyle. As they're wrecking in front of him, you see right there in front of him, yellow flag is out. They'll work their way around. 10 laps to go. We got a very late race caution. Yellow on the speedway. Oh, man. And that was the 10 of Zishan, I believe. Just gets loose up the racetrack. Hard into the outside wall. Yellow is out. Coming to 8 to go this time by. Well, Kyle will come off of pit road in that 42 machine. And he will maintain the race lead. Harrison's going to come off second. Greg third. Brody fourth. Seven on laps to go. Harrison is set second. He's going to have to try to make a big run there if he's going to get by the 12 machine. Or, excuse me, the 42 machine. Kyle for that race win. He's going to have to pull some moves out, I'm here to tell you. But we'll see as they work their way down the back straightaway here. 6 laps to go this time, and it'll be 5 when we take the green. It'll be a 5 lap shootout. Harrison Chandler, Greg Brody Smith, '09 machine up there as well. And look at this, Brody, after everything he's been through tonight, in the top 4, came into the night on the bubble, stands a great opportunity to gain a ton of points, if not get the win. 6 laps to go this time by. And the reason why, and folks, I've done so many interviews tonight, I'm kind of out of interviews, so we're getting ready to go green here. Coming to 5 to go. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Green, 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 green. 5 laps to go here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Look at the run on the bottom by the 6er, Chris Worley, picking up a ton of positions. He'll get up to 3rd now, almost a 2nd. 5 laps to go. Chris trying to do everything he can to get that number 6 to the race lead. Look at the push down the back straightaway now. Greg right there as well. Greg's going to pull out of the line. He'll fake right, he'll go left, can't make it work. Man, Kyle's going to have to make that car wide for the next 4 laps. That's all that's left here tonight. 4 laps to go this time by. Everybody on point here. 4 to go as they cross the stripe. 4 laps to go. Chris now, right there, trying to make something happen as well. Look at Greg, the big move to the bottom, the 42 blocks. Man, oh man, that was huge. Here comes Worley trying to come up with something. Harrison on the outside. Chandler trying to make it work out there. 3 to go this time by. Here comes Bailey in the 39 as well. Man, oh man, 2 to go next time by. Kyle's going to have to make that car wide. We seen him throw a block the last time by down the back straightaway. Here Greg goes through the middle. He's going to get there. Kyle can't block it. Now 3 wide to the race lead. Who's going to make it through? Look at Harrison sideways on the outside line. Bailey has to back out of it. Now the 2 leaders pulling away a little bit there down the start finish line. 2 laps to go. Harrison to the bottom. Greg outside. He'll get the run. Oh, nearly contact there. They're going to have to pull apart. Into 3 and 4. Bailey's going to get the run there through the middle. Now, white flag in the air. Can Kyle hang on to 1 more lap? That's all he's got to do. Greg drops back up. He had 3 wide behind him. They're going to be wrecking behind him, but we'll stay with the race leaders. White flag in the air. Chris Worley hangs on. He'll fight his way through the 4th. Here they come down the back straightaway. Kyle's going to have to make that car wide. Bailey to the outside. Bailey with the momentum. Chandler giving them a rub, and they touch. Oh my gosh. Kyle hangs on to the race car. So does Bailey. Bailey off of turn number 4. 1 final run. It's not going to be enough. Kyle is going to hang on to win this one at Vegas. Great race out of Kyle. Wow. Bailey scores 2nd. Chandler 3rd. That was insane. Let's go back and take a look at that wreck that happened there on the last lap there. You see Greg there getting turned around. In 10th racing Brody Smith. You see Brody caught up in it. What could have been? Oh, a great points day. Brody drops to 8. Still recovers for a good finish, but could have been a little bit better had he not got caught up there. Nevertheless, what a race, and we'll get an interview with your race winner here in a moment. Oh man, Hey, Kyle, buddy, it's Matt up in the booth, man. You got me.
Yes, I got you. How you doing tonight?
Doing good. Well, you done it again, my friend. Another win. Win number 3, buddy.
Too close to call. Bailey barely almost got me on the backstretch.
Yeah, he definitely about got you, but you was able to hang off. Y'all dumped. You kind of bumped a little bit, and it ricocheted him off of you just enough. He was able to hang on. And what a race!
Fun. Um, we had a good long run there towards the end. It was going to come down to fuel mileage if that caution didn't come out. So I think in the end it was a really good race. But I'd like to thank Extreme Sim TV, Hurricane Media, Midwest Motor Customs, Bottled Up, Plan B Sales, and just the iRacing East Series. This is a really fun league, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it.
Well, congratulations, man. You put up a fight to hang on there.
Yeah, that was a heck of a ride there towards the end. I had a lot of fun doing it.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on win number 3, buddy.
Man, have a good night.
All right, there you have it, Kyle. Walking away with the win for the 3rd time this season. And we will grab P2 in just 1 second as Kyle continues to celebrate Mr. Bailey hanging on for P2. And we'll see if we can grab him here in just a second. Let's see, Mr. Bailey. Where are you, buddy? There he is. Hey, man, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me, man?
Yes, I do.
Oh, dude. Yeah, just about had it there, man.
Yeah, if I wouldn't have got into him, I think we had a good shot going down in 3 and 4. It would have been one hell of a drag race back to start finish line. But I was just trying everything I could to get by him. He had great speed all day. He made it a tough battle for me to get up and just pass him straight up. I had to really work for it, and fun race.
Yeah, it was an absolutely great race. Um, again, if you hadn't kind of got bumped there and moved cars up out of the way, it might have been a little better for you. But hey, it happens.
Yeah, a lot of it was pit stops that killed me today, though. That was that 2 speeding penalties and that last bad pit stop. Wouldn't have had those, I think we would have had a better shot at this.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations. Anybody you'd like to thank tonight?
I'd like to thank the guys over at Splash and Go for the great cars.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, congratulations, man, on P2.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we're gonna get ready to go green one more time, one more person here. Got to go green with the interview. Let's do that in just a second with Mr. Harrison Chandler coming home 3rd here tonight. Hey, Harrison, it's Matt up in the booth. You got me?
Yes, I do.
Well, P3 here tonight, buddy. Congratulations.
Yeah, fantastic. Tied our best finish from last week at Indianapolis. Didn't lead a lap, but didn't get any incident points either. Only one out on the racetrack that was able to do so. Our autism awareness Toyota Camry was very fast today. We definitely were a top contender all day, and we stayed up front. We avoided all the chaos. There was a lot of wrecks in front of me, and I was able to avoid all of them. A very, very good race. And at the end there, I knew I had a feeling a caution was going to come out, and whenever that caution came out, those last 5 laps, I had my heart literally beating outside my chest. I mean, I cannot tell you how anxious I was in those last green flag laps. It was unbelievable, and we were able to get a top 3 from that, and I'm super proud of that. It's unbelievable.
Alrighty, man. Well, Congratulations, nonetheless, buddy, on a top 3.
Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody who has supported me over these years. I'd like to thank my parents for giving me the equipment to run out here and race with my fellow competitors. Everybody did a fantastic job out on the racetrack. Everybody who supported me, everybody for racing me clean, everybody who's given me support, just everybody who just general who has helped me somehow and has supported me over these years.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations. And, we'll see you next week, bud.
Yep, thank you for broadcasting. Everybody at home, make sure you tune in next week at Richmond, I believe. It's going to be a good race there, just like it was.
Oh, for sure, the action track coming up next week. But congratulations, my man.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for broadcasting, Matt. And I'll see you guys later.
All right, see you, buddy.
Bye.
Alrighty, folks. Well, that's going to just about do it from here at Las Vegas. We'll see you next week when we go live from Richmond Motor Speedway here on Extreme Sim TV. And until next time, stay safe, have a good one, and God bless. We'll see you in the next one.